well, he's on a headset, so we can actually talk to him right now. Hey, Kyle.
Hey, guys.
How you going, man? How is it this morning?
I'm good. I'm just curious if Joey's getting some DAP points today.
Definitely, maybe.
That's not fair, NASCAR. That's not fair.
How's it been out on track?
It's going okay. I ran some by myself there and then got in some traffic there the last few laps and had, quite a few laps on the tires, so was a bit understeery into turn 3. I think the wind maybe affects that a little bit there. So, yeah, just got to work on that. I think, if we get our balance as comfortable as it is in clean air and traffic, I could be a little bit more confident, I feel like, and build some runs. Because right now I just feel like I'm stuck, wherever I'm at. So just got to work on that.
Kyle, I got a quick technical question. What's with the tear-offs on your helmet? You got an aero screen. And have you ever pulled one of those things?
I've pulled a few thousand, I think, in my career, but
are they just there? But seriously, is it a safety measure in case you got something?
No, I think it's just a tinted. Oh no, I do have tear-offs. I don't know why I have tear-offs. We'll have to ask my guys. So,
it's extra weight, man.
Yeah, that's true. We're basically just rookies here, so and I'm a dirt guy, so they probably just want me to feel at home with some tear-offs.
All right. Okay, look, we got Joey standing next to us here. Let's switch roles a little bit here. The sense of, let's say Joey was jumping into an Indy car here at the Speedway. You guys both know it well in his stock car, but he's about to turn his first laps at an Indy car. What advice are you giving him? What are you telling him to prepare for?
Well, he's in a Penske car, so he's got that easy. But so just hold it flat. It's honestly, it's nothing too crazy. Like when I came back here for the Brickyard, I was surprised that the sensation felt, as fast or faster than the Indy car here, just because the Cup car, you're sliding around a little bit more. You got less kind of to lean on. So I think the Indy car, when you look at the wall, you feel like you're hauling ass. But, before that, you're pretty stuck. So, but then traffic, it's all similar. It's just more magnified. Like the dirty air is just more magnified. The effect of it's similar, but it's just the wash that you get with the front is more. So I wish more guys would try it because I think they'd be surprised at how similar it all really is. So I enjoy it, with a great team here with Aero McLaren and having Hendrick Motorsports involved in it again is cool and just having fun. So thankfully the weather's good right now and hopefully we can, get our car dialed in a little bit better and have a decent shot come next week.
Well, it definitely looks fun to drive. It looks very interesting from our point of view. One of the biggest things that I think though is the draft. You look at these guys when they're drafting, they're able to, from 4 or 5 car lengths back and get these huge runs. I guess, are you working on the timing, Kyle, on how to time these passes to do it right?
Yeah, for sure. And I still don't know how to necessarily time it. I think your balance has to be matched up well with all that too, because currently I try to build that run and I just I have to bail out of the throttle, so then all that momentum you're trying to build is stalled out, and then you get in the tow, and then it's just too late by the end of the straightaway. So just got to get our car, and I don't know how to do that, but get our car handling better, closer within that 3 to 4 car length gap with the guy in front of you, and I think you can build that run and then make passing a little bit easier. So that's what my goal is throughout these next few days, and then get to qualifying, hopefully have a good balance there, and qualify towards the front like we did last year.
How much more confident do you feel in your second year? Last year, things like restarts, pit speed, getting in and out of the box, some of those things, you must have a checklist now in terms of refining a lot of the little fundamentals that are part of it all coming together on race day.
Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't say I think there's areas that I don't even know if confidence is the right word, but like with the pit stop stuff, I think I know what to expect a little bit better there, and what it takes to turn into the stall and get stopped on your sign. Last year we were trying to figure out where to even put the sign, what worked best for me, and now we're comfortable with that. So that should, I should get up to speed a little quicker on that. And then, I think, race procedure stuff, I'll revisit kind of that as we get later in the week. But, I made some mistakes on the starts last year with missing shifts and stuff. So hopefully you'll clean that up a little bit, this year and make things easier on myself. But as far as, confidence and whatnot with the car, I'm more confident, after yesterday than I was at the open test. I feel like my balance is better this time around. So, just got to get it better in traffic. And then, I think then I could like learn and build those runs and learn even more to benefit myself for the race. So yeah, still got some work to do, but having fun so far, and we'll see what we got.
And Kyle, you, like every other driver out there on track at the moment, having to use the hybrid around IMS for the very first time here at the 500. How much has that changed the way that you approach your runs in terms of when you're harvesting, when you're pushing, or are you, like so many of the other drivers, actually still trying to figure it out, still learning?
Yeah, I'm definitely, still trying to figure it out, and I don't even think the teammates quite have a grasp on like the most efficient way to use it all. So yeah, that's another area that's new to me, and just trying to figure it out. I don't really feel like it's like that huge of a benefit anyways. Like, you don't necessarily feel it, at least for me, like a ton. Like, it's, you say push to pass or whatever, and you think like, oh my gosh, it's going to be like 500 more horsepower, but it's just a little bit of help down the straightaway. So then I think it's trying to like figure out how to regenerate that energy and then have it be useful as you're out front, stuff like that. So yeah, I think right now though we're more worried about getting our balance right, and then I think we'll have to work on those details as we get closer to the weekend, and then definitely next week.
Lovely stuff. We thank you for your time. We'll let you get back to work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Cheers.